Hello everyone, you've just missed St Michael of Assisi with his good lady wife and a friend of theirs called Neil, who was a colourful character, and they were great, but unfortunately, obviously before Shirley turned up when we were filming, I can't use any of the film that we shot because there was a lot of naughty swear words. All purely accidental, and we were having a really good laugh, but there was a lot of rudeness going on with the cucumbers and the big bean pods and things like that. So although it was great stuff, it might have to be on a Little Farmer's Farm midnight edition for over 18s, or it might not get out there at all. But it was good, it was funny, it was a good laugh. So me and Michael have been talking a little treason. Michael's been down here all day today, and he's spoken with the committee members, and it's got the thumbs up. But it's not going to be. It's going to be a case of it's unofficial, if you like. So I am going to be taking over the running and the growing on half of one of Mick's plots because it's too much. It's too much, really, the double plot for him, with him working all the time and, you know, having to do all the weeding and all the rest of it. You got the watering, the weeding, there's a lot to do, really. It's the same for me, really. If I had two plots, it would be difficult. And I don't work away, but Mick does work away, so it's even more difficult, if you like, to keep on top of everything. And so that's what we're doing. I'll show you actually what we're going to be doing. So where we have the fence here, that's a dividing fence between the two. So this little bit is going to come out, and there's going to be a continuation of the path that goes down there onto here. So here, because I believe I'm going to get their permission to do the alfresco dining area. That's where that's going to go, so that's all going to be paving stoned all around here, and then it goes on to there. So then as it goes on to Micks, it's going to be going up to all the bit that I'm going to be sort of managing. He's going to go up to there, picket fenced all the way down to there, and then a little door going there, little gate, and then the continuation on. It's brilliant what Mick's done here. He's an absolute star. We're mates, really, me and Mick. It's good. It's good. No point going on about this bromance that we've got going, because we're like-minded daft gets, pair of us, really, and that's the way you should be in life. So what we're going to be doing is I might take these out. They are berry bushes, these, but I might take these out and do the same thing as I've done here and run the peas and the beans along this fence line, because there's quite a good growing area there when you look at it. I've got loads and loads of fruit bushes anyway, and there's only so much red currant, that you can eat. Because I tried some last night of my red currant, and they're alright, but they're not very sweet. You need to have some honey with them or something like that, the red currant, I think. Unless it's just me having the sweet tooth that I have obviously suffered for by getting diabetes. Maybe that's the thing. It isn't a sweet fruit. It's alright. It's more tangy than sweet, red currant. But the fruit cage has worked its magic, and it's kept the birds away, which is ideal. It's what you want, as you can see from these. You can see all of those there. Okay, they're all on. So I'm just going to pause it for a second while we get inside. Hang on, I've not paused it. Silly daddy. Yeah, so I mean, look at those beauties. So let's have a taste and see what they're like. red currant. I'll fill my face while I do it. Yeah, they're very sharp, very tangy. They're not too bad, they're just not very sweet. They taste like blackberries when blackberries don't mature and pick up all the sweetness. They're like slightly unready blackberries is the taste. Quite a few seeds in them. Yeah, a bit grapey. You know, like a sharp grape, like a tart grape. That's what I like. Not bad. So I'm going to think of things to do, but we might make tarts with those actually. I'll look up a couple of recipes. If you can recommend any recipes or whatever, ways to use red currant, then that'll be much appreciated. Let us know what your thoughts are on them. Tumbling Tom didn't get fed last night, and I'm worried about him because I don't think he's going to make it. He's got lots of fruit on him as well. He's got about 20 odd toms on him. I'll show you. Poor Tumbling Tom. And I feel it may be due to neglect. Yeah, I mean, look at the fruit on him as well. You know, he's got plenty of fruit on him, but I need to sort something out with that. It is dry as a bone, that. I think he's going to have to be, if I can possibly rescue him, it's going to be a bit of a emergency Holby City job, that. To try and rescue him. But let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do for you, Tom. Poor little Tom. We'll see if we can get you back to health. Although it might be a little bit late looking at that. Just going to have to get him watered up. Yeah. Any thoughts, anybody, of a way to rescue Tom and what he needs would be, again, much appreciated. So we've got some more strawberries in the buckets here. These seem to be doing okay in the buckets. They're all coming on. That's the gooseberry there, molesting the strawberry. We've got some nice gooseberries coming on that one. Only a little plant, little baby plant. As you can see, with the gooseberries on it. And these are the red gooseberries, these. So we'll see what we get off these ones. But there's some beautiful strawberries coming on in here. You've got to get them before the slugs attack them. Now this will be a different face, this one. And you have to click on a different face here. Oh! Oh, that's good. That is very, very sweet and juicy. That is absolutely superb, that. That was a beautiful strawberry. The queen of strawberries, that one. Very nice. So yeah, I mean, obviously the raspberry cane hasn't come to fruition yet. Probably talking about a month, hopefully, before that gets into any kind of shape. And it might not even fruit this year, because it did get cut right back to the bone. It got cut back to a couple of inches above soil level, the raspberry canes, this year. So that might have been a faux pas. And we've got the, I think it's josterberry that we've got growing on there as well. Can't remember what it was called. I can't remember what it was called, this stuff, to be honest. Might have to look at the label. These ones, let's have a look and see. Yeah, josterberry. Blackcurrant hybrid. Josterberry. And there were two of those, weren't there? If I can remember where we put them. I think that's one of them there. This one. There are berries on it. So we'll see what happens with those. See if they actually turn into a nice black currency. See what's what with them. So I'm going to have a bit of a mooch around. I'll catch up with you. I'll catch up with you in a little bit because I'm going to paint the concrete uprights and the bases on the fence tonight. So I'll show you that a bit later on, and maybe a catch up then as well on the rest of the strawberries and whatnot. Okay. So there you are. Looks like nice and pretty, doesn't it, at the front? Oh, hang on, I better switch this off because otherwise I'll be getting told off. The video that I did, when was it, Sunday or something like that, and there was some jazz music in the background because it was Claudia Winkleman's Jazz Hour or something silly like that. I put it up, obviously, and I got a copyright warning. As soon as I put it up, Tony from UK Here We Grow, Tony O'Neill, he actually sent us a message and he said, you want to watch out for that, mate, because you've good chance to get a copyright warning on that. And he cursed me instantly because I looked again about 2 minutes later and there it was. Now, I forget who it was that had done the tune, what particular tune. It wasn't Micks Back or anybody like that. In fact, I think they're probably all dead that were on that show. So they're obviously sort of like chasing me from the grave or whatever. But yeah, apparently you're not allowed to have the radio on in the background in case you get the copyright infringement or something. But which I find is weird. I find that weird really, because you know, it's being played public broadcasting. It was Radio 2 and stuff. But yeah, it must be right. It is right because I got one from YouTube, copyright issue. Fair enough. I'll just have to sing a cappella. I think you'd be alright doing that, singing a cappella. Because I asked Tony, I said to Tony, what about karaoke? Can you not do karaoke? And copyright. So yeah. So although we've got the little radio, which is ace, I can't play it yet while we're down here. So even if I did get Radio X, we'd be scuppered. Look at that there. What's on the inside? I bet that's mini digger, that. That's tomato sauce, that, the little chimp. So anyway, they'll be cleaned up. I forgot the scrubbing brush as well to clean that. So I'll give that a lick of paint. To give it a lick of this Santex stuff, which costs about 15 quid, I think, the masonry paint. I've used about a quarter of it. What I'm going to do tomorrow, if Mick's up for it, I'll do his as well on this side. I was telling you before, weren't I, that we're going to share the plots between us. So yeah, this bit's going to be, I'm checking it over and running this bit. Obviously that's all still mixed and that's all still mixed. It is all still mixed anyway. There is plots. Excuse me. But he's graciously allowed me to grow stuff there, and I'm going to be putting a greenhouse on a greenhouse that Mick's already got off the internet. Only costs 30 quid. I've just got to get some glass for it, or some poly glass, some plastic glass, probably the best bet. In case the youths decide they're going to take revenge on us and throw stones at it or whatever they want to do. I can't see it myself, they're only kids, but that's going to go there. It's a lot cheaper. I think it costs about 60 quid for as much, what do you call it, plastic that I need. Forget what it's called, that clear plastic. I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that's the script. Mick's just texted me actually, asking if I'm still down here, so I'm going to sign out now, boys and girls. We've got a nice evening down here. I've seen Bradley this evening and the missus, but I haven't seen James. James was at Beavers, so that's probably too late now. But we're going to have a good weekend. I'll be treating the kids to a nice weekend this weekend. I'm going to spend, well, Mick's not down anyway. My platonic life partner, Mick, he's not down there this weekend anyway, so we're going to spend a bit of time with the kids. I think on the Saturday I might come down for a couple of hours, Saturday and Sunday, but that'll be it. You know, you've got to get that work life plot balance correct, otherwise you come a cropper. And look at me playing with my nipples like a pervert. So yeah, that's the script. That's what we're going to be up to this weekend, having a bit of family time. Going to be a nice weekend. We booked the holiday. We're going to Barcelona, or just outside Barcelona. 4-star, of course, all in. Couldn't go for the 5-star. I think it's actually 3-star plus or something like that. But it'll be good, it'll be right, it'll be sound. It'll not be like Mexico where we went for our honeymoon. I think we went for 3 weeks there and it was like 5-star plus, all inclusive, mega deal. All the trips to the pyramids and to London. I forget where, all over the place. That was A-star. If you ever get a chance to go to the Yucatan Peninsula, the Mayan Riviera, take it, because it's absolutely mint ball. It was worth every penny, absolutely every penny. So yeah, it's well worth a trip. Love it. I didn't want to come home from Mexico. It was absolutely brilliant. I'd have happily just cleaned pools and sold aloe vera after sun cream and stuff like that, just to make ends meet, and just spent the rest of my life bumming around Mexico. It's fantastic, that part of Mexico anyway. Obviously not where the drug cartels are on the Baja Peninsula, where they'll chop your testicles off for the price of chicken curry and fried rice. But yeah, the Yucatan Peninsula, the Mayan part, brilliant. So yeah, signing out, Denny Farmer, tonight, and we'll catch up with you later. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Only got 3 more days now till the weekend, and yeah, plough on. Nice to see you. To see you, nice. I'll probably get copyright for that. And bye bye. Kit that, master strokes. Ta-da all.